Can y'all listen?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, we're good. I brought my Necronomicon if we're trying to bring someone back to life.
What?
That's all I have to say.
Hello, welcome back to the Mookie Bookie Bong Bong.
Welcome back!
Hello.
Another monkey
yeah.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Mason, this is Dylan.
Hello.
That was awful.
Terrible.
Can you
Bad
blur
guy.
this out?
I can try.
It's a champion shirt, don't worry.
Everyone,
It's champion.
everyone go to
Champion.
fanjoy.com/David Dobrik.
We aren't plugging nobody. Your shirt gets blurred too.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're doing a mukbang. This is my second one. This is not a mukbang channel. I'm not stealing Trisha Paytas's, you know.
Oh, I'd come for her brain in a heartbeat. The floor.
She's crazy. You don't want to like mess with her.
And she makes money. Just kidding.
This isn't my new thing.
Of course. You.
I'm 112 pounds of nothing. I need some.
And I'm 175. Wait.
Eat your nugs. They gave us one ranch and one sweet and sour.
I'm telling you, that guy hated us. Could have just grabbed a handful and like some chicken nuggets, a 10-piece. Oh, look at that. Mmm, it's good.
That just made me want to die. Are you good? Like, do you like? So guys, let's talk about what's going on in life.
Well.
Just burn some memories.
Insert clip here.
Do the clip with my voiceover. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Are you that? Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
Like a little, you know.
Can't do that.
I will slow burn.
You're converted?
Story time. I converted you.
To
We
what?
converted each other.
We're like middle. We met in the middle.
Meet me halfway.
I was gonna sing, why don't you just meet me in the middle? But
That was fun.
I don't know what he's saying right now. But if he said subscribe, don't subscribe to his channel.
Yeah, I remember when Sia got trapped in Beyonce's basement. She like kidnapped her. That's me. Please help.
What?
You don't remember that? Oh.
I think that's a Mandela effect. Like you just had like a sleep paralysis.
No, it was a thing. Google it. Like, Sia like tweeted, and like, it was like a coded. It was coded, and it was like, I'm trapped in Beyonce's basement. Help. Never mind.
Love, that's mental illness.
Nick, nack, patty, whack, give a dog a bone.
Guap, guap, get some chicken. Guap, guap, get some bread.
Do you need that guap guap, and do you need that chicken?
You're a vegetarian? Does that mean you can eat chicken?
Okay, some of us.
This
Is it
never
good
went
content?
right.
Is this good content? Comment down below what you think. Oh, my fry.
My chest.
Just for the views. Comment down below.
Someone use the Heimlich.
what- I got you.
know what
Sabe
made-
liberatos.
It's Vital and Vitaly. Oh my god, did we break it?
No.
It's fine.
No, ow.
Can you not mess up my afro? Y'all don't understand the struggle.
Can you not mess up my skull? That hurted.
Is that mine? I'm so sorry. Give it back. I need it. Oh, the fry.
I should have kept it so I could hex you.
She's gonna put a
I'm
spell
a
on you.
hex girl, and I'm
I'll
gonna
put a
put...
spell on you.
That is not the hex girls.
Because
No one asked you to start singing in
you're
here.
mine, oh.
Are you like a singer or something? Like
Maybe take a class.
Since 4th grade, you know
You
the
get it,
funny
You
you're
just gotta hit those whistle notes.
You get it, you're a bully since...
That hurted.
Yeah.
You too.
Are you done?
With my nuggets.
No, like existing.
My head hurts.
Never.
Can I give you a report?
Can I tell you about my sleep paralysis?
Yeah.
Wasn't it over here at this window?
Yes.
Oh my god. I invoke the spirit of Dylan's sleep paralysis to come visit him tonight while I'm in his room.
Don't do that. Okay. So my sleep paralysis demon is like this white-faced creature. It has like 8 eyes and stuff and like glowing hair.
Have y'all seen that video of the girl on TikTok and she's like,
I've seen the white voice.
Day 700 and something without a boyfriend. The
Oh,
demon
yeah.
I see in my sleep paralysis dreams is kind of cute.
I wonder if I should ask him on a date.
The
Or
nun
will
looks
he
like.
say no too?
You know what the nun looks like? It looks
You
like
know, I
that, but
was
2
just-
times scarier. Anyways, it was like at my window and everything, like watching me sleep.
Can I
Not at
have a
all.
water?
No. Kidding, I'm kidding.
Your terrible story.
No.
I mean, your great story. I'm just not gonna talk about it.
Why? We got
Every time
ourselves
you
an
get
attention seeker over here. Well, I'm gonna talk about my. Oh no, I'm not gonna talk about that. It makes me sad.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna talk about college orientation.
Oh
I was not gonna talk about my breakup. I was gonna talk about my college orientation. Oh my gosh, I made a sigil.
Oh, you know, that's what I wanted to say. That I loved you because, like, how, like, other people tried to convert me during a tarot reading. Like, you didn't try to convert me. You, like, met me halfway, you know? Like, oh! No more heart to heart.
Did you see what I did?
This is what happens when I reveal my feelings. My powers are too
Dude, that was
much right now.
PTSD right there. I literally just went for the head cover like an armadillo. Like,
I'm
I literally
okay.
Just, like,
I mean,
can I be on the left side?
yeah, go ahead.
And her good side.
They've
Turn.
been.
3, 2, 1. Welcome back. I'm here with Lauren Rose.
This is my best friend of all time, Mason. All of his links are going to be down in the description.
You're gonna look all my links. He doesn't even do that.
Yeah,
We
I'll
instantly
never-
connected. We clicked. Our chakras were aligned together. Our energies vibrated off of each other. We just
That's very true.
boosted each other.
Mason was the mascot this year at my school, and I was a cheerleader.
Oh, what I wanted to say. You met me halfway. That was really all. Like,
Yeah.
I told you about, like, kind of like witchcraft and sigils, and you, like, did that quote from the Bible, and we just, like, met in the middle, and I was just like,
The thing is, with me, I ran away from the church for so long because of people like that. Whenever I found God or whatever, I told myself I'd never be like that. I would never shove God or my beliefs down anyone else's throat like how it was done to me, because all it did was push me away. And I think that's truly how you show people God's love, being accepting of others. And I love that about you, because you always make jokes about, oh my gosh, you convert me. But the thing is, like, I love that I can still talk to you about it.
yeah.
And you're not, like, rude. Or,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're, like, the only person that's been, like, understanding of that. That hasn't been, like, that doesn't have, like, the full same beliefs that I do.
Yeah.
And I respect your beliefs fully. Because I mean, I didn't even believe in God for a long time. You know? Like, who am I to, like, judge anyone just for... There's so many different religions.
Yeah.
There's freedom of religion, first of all. Which gets into, like... My whole thing, I was about to like bring up abortion.
Yeah.
This is why I really love Mason. Like, he's one of the coolest, most down-to-earth people I've ever met, and funniest.
I just vibe off of other people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're just, like, shady, and just your friendship
Like,
is based off, like, talking off of other people, and that's how you build friendships, I think, like,
That's when you're
that's
like...
awful.
He didn't like me because of one of the people that was in my past.
No,
My
I just
thing-
avoided you because they implanted, like, ideas within me of, like, who you were and what you were
And
about.
like,
and I was
if
just
you're
like,
going into
okay.
high school, this is great advice. Like, I didn't
True.
have the best high school experience until my senior year, because there were people in my school that would literally just talk bad about me and lie all the time and make other people have these what is that word, like preconceived notions almost, you know what I'm saying, about me whenever,
Yeah.
exactly, like, and they didn't know me, and none of the things that were said were true. So, I mean, it's literally happened like 4 times I can count, like, with just on the top of my head. Like, 4 people just came into my mind. Like,
I feel like through cheer, like, it was just like I knew some of the cheerleaders before her, so like they would give me the scoop of like what's going on in cheer, and they just described her as like something that she is not.
I really
And just
don't
like
know why.
meeting her the first time, I was like kind of weary, and I was like, okay, I just need to like be nice, you know, and like know my place. But then like I just started to get to know her, and I was like, what?
I feel like people like don't give me a chance because there's few people, and I hate to say jealous, but that's how they acted towards me. Because like if you're gonna copy,
And she's beautiful, so they're like, you know.
No, but
they're-
if you're gonna copy the things that I say, steal my hairstyle that no one was doing, I'm not even gonna go on to the rest because I'm not trying to get like. If you're gonna continue to do the things that I do but talk bad about me, I don't know what else to think other than you're jealous.
Yeah.
Like, that's why you don't want me to be happy and successful. Let me tell you, these people that I used to be friends with made Dylan unsubscribe from this YouTube channel. And then he resubscribed after they left because that's how much they didn't want to see me succeed. Never understood why, but great high school advice is literally don't care. Be numb to the hurtful words that people say to you. And it's a hard thing to like
Easier
get.
said than done.
It's
but-
yeah, it's way easier said than done. But once you finally get to that point where you're so content in yourself, literally nothing matters. Like, you don't care about anything. Like, I learned to not care very quickly.
My advice is breathe. Like, just breathe. Like,
Take a
just
moment
breathe
to
through
literally
it.
be still.
Yeah.
Like, be still
Yeah.
in your presence. If you believe in God, be still with Him.
Even like stressful situations or just heated arguments, or not arguments, but like just life and school, and when they combined and it's awful and they're like not a good combination, just remember to breathe and just be still.
Let's talk about some tea from high school since we're no longer in it. Let's go back to my sophomore year of high school. I was dating someone at the time who now we're like really good friends.
We can say that. We'll go with that.
We'll go with that. Yeah, it was sophomore year, homecoming time. I was his date, right? And so we go to homecoming together, we have a fun time. The group that wanted to go with him, like, did not want me to go with him, and I knew these 3 girls hated me, but so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's after homecoming now, we had a grand old time, whatever. He asked his friends, like, hey, what's, like, the play, like, what are we doing after? This girl.
No.
Her name will be Abby. So Abby is on the phone with my ex-boyfriend, and she goes, well, you know, like how freshman year, like a group of us went to go eat or whatever, and he's like, yeah. And then, like, he's like, yeah. And then she's like, well, we kind of just want that group to go eat. And then he's like, well, can Lauren come? She said, no, but you can. And he's like, what do you mean? She goes, like, you can come, but you have to take her home. Like, she can't come. When I tell you I cried,
What?
that's an understatement. These girls hated me, and it was all because of a boy. So let's get into that. There's a boy. Basically, me and him were best friends going into sophomore year, like in the summertime. And I like got feelings because like it was not a city girl summer that summer. I literally was like,
You disappointed them.
I really did. Like hot girl summer was canceled when I started becoming best friends with this guy, right? And I was also best friends with this girl that he really liked, but she was like denying him. Like, I don't want to be with him. So then I was like, okay, well, girl, you do you. I have the biggest crush on him. Like, then she found out that like I liked him and he liked me. This girl, Serena, she was like, oh my gosh, I do like him. Oh my gosh, I like want to be with him. Oh my gosh, you are such a liar. I never said I didn't want to be with him. Me has the receipts on my old phone, like. So I texted him one day because he like tweeted her hearts or something. And this was like sophomore year, so I was like 15 or 16, and I was like, I said, you and Serena look cute together, and he was like, oh, I was gonna tell you. And that like happened. I was straight up, like, I was like, she told me she doesn't like you, but when she found out that I did, she didn't want me to have you, but like be with you. You know what I mean? Then she started dating him. And then a few months into their relationship, or maybe a little while longer, always told people she forgot she had a boyfriend. Like, she told all these people, basically she said what I said was a lie. I was upset, but I didn't say anything that at the time or even now I think is untrue, because she's happily in a relationship and you can tell the difference between that one and this one. So basically that's why these girls started hating me, because she like made me out to be this terrible liar, like a terrible person. And so basically, high school advice tip number 2, don't talk to females, don't be their friend.
The only way out is through. You just have to
You
get through
can't
it.
quote silence. Literally, you can't quote silence. And if I wouldn't have said anything, all my problems in the future would have not happened.
She's got a point.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying what I said was wrong. Like,
Kill them with kindness.
I do that now to
Oh,
everyone.
I do that, and I'm just like being like real professional with it, and it pisses them off. They're like, you're just trying to hide all this behind like professionalism. And handle the situation. I'm so sorry you feel this way. If you have another problem, please just come and talk to me. And they're just like, you know what? I don't need to. You're just so condescending right now. I'm sorry you feel this way. I truly do.
I'll
Have a
pray
great
for
day.
your tainted soul.
I will. Assalamu alaikum.
Like, high school was just me finding myself.
Definitely. High school is just finding yourself. It's just a place where you find yourself and do a bunch of work and be stressed about it.
Lots of identity crises.
Yes. How do I fit in?
Who are my friends?
Who are my friends? What do I want to be in the future? How do I do that now? Therapist. Freshman year was a little... I was excited. Let's just say that. Looking back, I did not make the best decisions. I was just eager to be in high school and like experience it. Thought it was gonna be like High School Musical. Yeah, freshman year made terrible choices because my hair was slicked down when it was not. I was going through an identity crisis. Sophomore year, cut that, had a mini afro, thriving, still finding myself, was a little chubby. It was just like, I know my way around, better than the freshmen, ew, I'm not a freshman anymore. Ew, look at those freshmen. Then junior year happened.
You met me your junior year.
No, you came in freshman year.
Yeah.
And I was a sophomore.
Yeah.
I said that.
Okay.
That's when you first came
But
to
I
high
didn't
school.
know you.
It was a happy
Junior year was
Junior year.
terrible for me.
For me too, but like towards the end is when it was great. But
Towards the end is when it got worse for me.
we just had opposites. And then senior year we just like helped each other.
We combined it.
We combined it. Junior year, got close to Dylan because we had senior directs together.
Junior year, Dylan started to stop talking to me.
Dylan was going through an identity crisis himself too, hanging around people he shouldn't have been.
No, he
hanging
really
around.
was.
time.
I went through the
Big time.
same one because you gotta watch out for people in your life.
The snakes can disguise themselves in the grass. They can like camouflage, and you're just like, this is my beautiful garden. No, it's just you have a snake in your garden.
Let me
and
hit
that's
you
what
with
they mean.
let me hit y'all with some Bible. The devil, everyone thinks of him as this like demon.
Yes.
He is handsome.
It
he is
describes him.
attractive.
He's beautiful. His eyes are like fiery and they're beautiful.
He's convincing.
It's seductive.
That's what this person was.
You know, it seduces you. It makes you
not
think that
attractive
this is like
or anything, but
No.
like seducing in the way
yeah,
that like
something
you
that you
had
want.
to be friends with that person to be happy or to be accepted or cool. When really everyone ended up hating that person, and if you even associated with them, everyone hated you.
It was like you're in the pot, you know, and you're
Yeah.
just slowly coming to a boil, and when you realize it's gonna be too late, and that's when you like surrounded yourself with that person and their type of friends that do the same type
Yeah,
of thing.
and I kind of stopped dealing with that person's crud, and Dylan took a little bit longer. Every one of my friends stopped talking to me because of this person.
I didn't know her yet
This one right here avoided me because of this person
for 3 years. Damn.
for 3 years. Junior year for me was just not good. Everyone in my life left me. I also was going through a breakup my junior year, a really, really bad one. Don't cry over boys. Don't get too connected. Don't be in a
Yeah.
codependent relationship. Be
If
your
they
own
listen,
person.
I was just thinking about this today. If they don't like you for like just who you are and being amazing, and like they just want like don't see how much you're worth or like want your body, why stay there when there's someone that like can give you literally any and everything that you want and like will actually appreciate you?
With
Why
that,
even go for that?
I realized that, and
Yeah.
then I thought that I was with someone who genuinely cared about me. Let's just say people aren't who they seem to be. Guard your heart.
Yeah.
And I didn't do
Because you
that.
never know someone's true intentions.
You never know.
And it's okay if you go through those things, you know. You didn't know, you know, we're young, we're naive, we go through it, we're ignorant, we're learning, still growing. And that's just part of life, you know. Sometimes you get hurt. It just makes you better, makes you come back stronger, makes you know what to look out for now.
Being nice to people is very, very easy. People that you don't like, you don't have to be aggressive towards them or just be an aggressor in general, like in
Yeah.
any situation, you know what I'm saying?
I just don't see the
Instigate.
point of like just being aggressive or just rude. Like, what do you get out of it?
Literally just
Besides
live
like
your life.
darkening your own heart and being bitter.
Dylan is gonna be a senior in high school this year. Do you have any advice for the viewers?
Stick to yourself. People tell you to be involved in stuff, and you don't have to be involved. Like,
Okay.
I've realized that.
I disagree a little bit.
Like
you
with
need to
clubs,
be involved in something.
Something, but not everything.
Not everything.
Because there's those people who are involved with a little bit too much, and then they always complain.
Just do the things that you want to do. Don't do things for other people.
And if it's gonna further yourself and like what you want to do it. But if you're just doing it to do it or to like please someone else,
You don't have to be friends with someone. You don't have to be in a relationship with someone. Just remember that you were fine and you were strong without them and before them. Like you'll be the
You
same.
were born into this
after.
world alone.
You aren't really alone.
Nick.
It's a fun time if you make it a fun time.
You guys
Is this
don't
not Declassified
lie.
School Survival Guide?
Lauren Declassified School Survival Guide.
She has the haircut of that guy.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Go ahead, coconut head.
I kind of remember what I was gonna say. Oh, sorry, ADHD moment. Just because you're not talking bad about someone, listening and letting it happen is just
As bad.
as bad. I'm just saying, if you care about someone, or even if you don't care about someone, standing up for people when they're not there is what gets you respect. And if someone is mad at you for sticking up for someone, they should not be in your life.
Period, boo.
I
We
hate us
irritated.
so much.
We irritating.
We
That was so
irritated.
cringy.